Greetings, sports fans, and welcome back to Smash and Grab TV, home of Blood Bowl. And this season, we're hosting the Royal Rumble. I'm your host, DoubleD, and here as ever is my co-host, Tolmandry. Hello there.
Hey everybody, it's good to see, and we're at your brand new stadium to start with. Wonderful.
Yes, Agincourt, what do you think of it?
I love the new Astra Granite. I mean, that looks literally as hard as nails.
I'm looking forward to seeing some people falling over on it and causing themselves some damage.
Oh, those poor jaws. I can just hear them crack ahead of time. Oh, and you're up against the Goblins.
Yes, it's the Goblins this time round, so hopefully it might discourage them being thrown. And obviously I'm thinking ahead to those damn Skaven when we come up against them later on in the season as well. Always pushing their luck, always running that little bit too far. Let's hope that it discourages them.
I see, we've got fungus on the pitch.
Yeah.
This is going to give you a challenge then, DoubleD.
Yeah, he is not a nice guy to come up against, so how's this going now?
Oh, it looks like the new Mork Gets have won the toss and have made you kick to them. So who have you got on the field today looking after your team?
Well, I've got a new coach that I've hired in, because obviously I've stepped up now. I'm owner of this team rather than coach. So I've hired a fella called Halbard Halftoe, who's the former blitzer from the Freebooters of Altdorf, and he is running the show for me. I've been really pleased with him in practice. He's shown me some stuff. So with any luck, I'll be putting on a good show against these mean little greenies.
Excellent. I mean, now I'm assuming we should probably explain to everybody how we've obtained this money to produce these amazing stadia to host this brand new competition.
Yes, because of course it's not just me that's got this brand new stadium. Every single one of our coaches has got a top-notch stadium. Well, I say everyone. We'll get on to Rob when we get back to that.
Indeed. They were all given 1 million gold to upgrade their stadium.
Yes, and this is of course the payout from Spike Magazine for those terrible libelous things that they were saying about us last season.
It was.
So now, yeah, we've invested.
Well, of course you were able to invest more, but we ended up having to go 50-50. Oh, and this kick-off pitch invasion straight away.
Oh, you are kidding me.
Your favourite.
See, they've been so set on coming to see us for this new season. You know, we've kept people waiting, so I can understand them being eager. But look at those injuries. Well, 3 stunned on my side. How many on the Gobbo side?
I think we got 3 on the Goblins as well. But and they didn't take out either of the ball and chain. Such a shame. Even the fans fear those spinning balls of death.
Do you know, I dread them. Look, he's coming straight for my Minotaur as well.
Yeah, I hate them.
Oh no, he's stopped there. Okay, he's stopped there. That's good.
This might be one of the few games where I'm actually going to be cheering your side on, DoubleD.
That's awfully kind of you.
Although, great start there from the troll on the Morks.
Yeah. So
they're not the brightest of creatures.
They're really not. Of course, they are helped, the trolls, when they do have goblins next to them, guiding their actions.
Oh, without them, they're next to useless, really.
Yeah,
now I see your coach. He's got a tactic, has he, to try and get rid of that ball and chain?
Well, when you've got a Minotaur on your side, my friend, you've got to use that strength.
Oh, lovely! Oh no, that's what we like to see.
No long-term injury, but he's out of the game.
Getting rid of him. I mean, that's half the battle, literally, because there's still fungus on the pitch. So it is actually half the battle. So yeah, nice move there.
Yeah, it's a tricky thing with those ball and chain moves, because part of you as a coach wants to just avoid them. You know, they're so incapable of sort of going where they necessarily want to be, but they're so damaging when they get to you. So part of your desire as a coach is just to keep out of their way. But if you've got the strength to be able to take them out, you've only got to knock them down,
and they're off.
Balls will take them out. They just take them out of the game. So,
they're never stunned, are they? Knocked out or greater.
Yes, correct.
Preferably dead. I must admit, since JP, no, it wasn't JP, it was Dunkster, wasn't it, who coached the last lot of goblins we faced.
I've
always had a
the
healthy respect and fear of the little buggers.
Although oddly enough, not for Dunk. You know, even though he was running the team, it's so difficult to respect somebody like that.
I just have to say, Fungus was very lucky there. He was able to use a reroll, even though he is a loner as a star player. So that means you've only got a 50-50 chance to even use a reroll. Oh, has your Minotaur got the ball? No. Where's the ball going? It's now on Fungus, and it's flipped your side.
Okay, that's good to see. That's good to see. Let's see if I can make anything of that now. I say me, it's not me, of course, is it?
It's your coach.
Yeah.
It's quite pleasant, really, isn't it, coming up here and having other people coach our teams, so we can just sort of like criticise them.
Yeah, although I've got to say I'm starting to get a little bit of vertigo up here in the Royal Box. It seems to be a lot higher than it was last season.
That's a risky pickup, but he's got it.
Sweet.
Oh, I thought your Minotaur was going to take out the other ball and chain there, but he's gone for the he's done it.
Yeah, he would have had to have dodged to get that ball and chain, and you don't really want to risk a dodge with a Minotaur.
No,
but nice to see another injury though.
That's his second injury of the match. This guy is on fire. He's a star player in the making.
Okay, here we go with the POW.
Yeah. He's also taking out the poor little goblin. Well, are we going to have a third injury?
But honestly, if I was coaching, I think I would have asked him to take out Fungus there.
Yeah, I think I would. I mean, he would have had... No, he would have still been 2 dice against. Because Fungus is strength 7.
That'll be why then. Oh, yeah. Halbard, he knows what he's doing. Really.
He's broken through the Troll's armour, but he still didn't take him out. Do you know the thing that really annoys me about Trolls? In one match, I remember killing one 3 times, and every time he came back on the pitch.
Regeneration.
It's horrible. He's taken out Fungus!
Fungus is gone!
Oh, that is beauty to watch.
Nice. Well, look, do you know, if the rest of the game unfolds like this, I am going to be a very happy and very wealthy man.
I bet you will. How much money did you have on that? Oh, a foul! I see you've given him the same carte blanche that you normally use yourself for fouling.
Well, I've said to Halbard, do whatever it takes. You know, you're okay by me. If the ref sends you off, well, that's fair enough. But
what is it? I mean, just because they're sent off, they're going to be back next game anyway.
Yeah, and fundamentally, when it comes to Trolls, you know, when you've got big guys on the floor, you really do want to try and take them out if you can.
Well, and that Troll is now showing just how bad they can be. He even had a Goblin whispering in his ear, but he still stood there going, what? So, White, what made you pick a Chaos team for this side?
Well, I mean, partly it was the fun. You know, Chaos teams, they have the...
They have the option for mutations as well, don't they?
Yeah, I was going to say they've just got that kind of wildness of spirit, really. But certainly the mutations does add a little je ne sais quoi to the whole thing. But mainly it was because they were on the cheap. And
was somebody trying to get rid of them?
Well, possibly, yeah. I heard they used to be vegan, but I've been feeding them on a diet of raw beef.
So this is why we've got a lot of bloodthirsty. Fighters on the pitch, and they are doing a great job.
The Minotaur wasn't too fond of the beef himself, but he got a taste for it in the end.
Well, he seems to like Goblin well enough.
Yeah. So I've got a nice little space here on the right hand side. The question is, can I make the most of it?
Oh, that Minotaur going in wild animal at this point. They're so hard to control. They're fine if you literally get their blood up and you get them to block or blitz, but try anything else and they'll just stand there and roar.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's just a complete rage with Minotaurs. They're wonderful, wonderful beasts, but they do sometimes just get a little bit over involved, shall we say?
They do. Oh, he's breaking round to get near to your Beastman. He's not going to try blocking with a Goblin, surely. Blitzing, sorry.
Gee, little sods, aren't they?
Oh, they are. They are. Mind you, I'm playing Ogres this side. Why did I end up with Ogres? Everybody wants to know. I had no gold left after I'd paid for all of these stadiums and everything, so I had to get the cheapest team that I could, and you can't get much cheaper than a whole load of Noblars and some Ogres that will literally work for pies.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. Mind you, we had some fun with the Ogres last time, didn't we?
Oh yes, yeah, Ogres can be great, but they never win a game. To be fair, I used to play. I've brought my old captain back, Thrug, who's leading the team, and yeah, I've played many games with my Ogres as a coach, and They barely ever win, but they're such good fun.
Okay, so we've got a Beastman here clearing out that Goblin, which of course is threatening to push my boy off of the pitch.
That's
That's
it.
taken him out.
Yep. Now you just need to get rid of that other little sod and start breaking down the pitch. Yes, nice block there.
Yeah. It's unfortunate you can only do one blitz in a go, because I would have loved to have been able to take him out and then get further down the pitch, but
Oh, I know.
it's just the way the game plays, isn't it?
It is, although I understand with the new rules, one of them, prayers to Nugle, actually allows you to do 2 blitzes in a turn.
Oh, really?
I know, I mean, could you imagine how powerful that would be with Beastmen, with their
That would be
+1
incredible.
strength every time they blitz? Or your Minotaur.
And is that's in Bloodbowl 3, is that right?
That is correct, yes. Yeah, it's quite a different game.
2020 rule. Yeah,
Yeah.
transferred across. Yeah, I look forward to upgrading to that when it's proper ready.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh. This is looking less than good.
Now, oh no, he's got you down.
Oh. Okay, well, let's see where the ball lands. Could go in his favour, could go in mine. Okay,
I think that's
not
pretty
too
safe.
bad.
Oh no, not the pogoer. Oh, he's fumbled. He's re-rolling. Is he picking it up?
Re-roll.
He's got it.
Got
He's
it.
got the ball, and he's
Shoot.
breaking away. Oh,
Okay, now
DoubleD,
is he gonna
this is
risk going for it, because the Astro Granite hopefully will.
hopefully it will
slow
break
him.
his jaw.
Ooh, like that.
Nice.
Oof.
That's gotta hurt.
Yeah. Question is, can I stop that pogo stick? Because they are so fast. He could almost, I think, get to the touchdown, get to the end zone from there.
They are. They're fast. They're slippery. They can do that. They can leap. I mean, they're just so effective at leaping. Here we go. Is this block going to work? No. He's got the dodge
hasn't he?
skill. Yes. I have to
Although
ask.
that on a non-dodging character, that would have taken him out, but Goblins, yeah.
Yeah. Or if your blocker had the tackle skill, like my old dwarves.
Yes.
One of the things I love about dwarves, and your chaos dwarves, of course. I have to ask, if you get the option for mutation with your Chaos Warriors, would you be tempted to give them horns too? Literally give the entire team the horn.
That's an interesting one. It's not my first choice. I think, they've already got that sort of strength 4. I
Strength
think, for the
4,
Chaos
yeah.
Warriors.
But if
It
they were
wouldn't
to
be my
blitz with
first choice.
horns, they'd be strength 5.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I don't want to give too much away, but I've got some thoughts as to how I want to develop this team. Given the option to develop the team, obviously depends on how they play. But certainly, I think a mutation-heavy development system would be interesting.
Well, I mean, it is there. Oh, he's leapt straight over you, and he's broken away.
Shoot.
That's going to be hard
It's
to
going to be
catch.
difficult to stop, yeah.
you may end up falling foul of your own pitch here.
Yeah.
Oh,
And there
that
we go, see?
troll has gone and smacked him in the jaw, and
Yeah.
he's knocked out cold. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, this is the frustration. I should have focused, well, Halvard should have focused on taking out the pogo rather than the spinning balls of doom, but there we go.
Well, having said that, I mean,
Lesson learned for next time.
yeah, I don't know. I personally think he did the right thing, because the ball and chains, if you leave them on the pitch, you're not going to have many players left.
That's true, they are pretty deadly.
Ah, I see what you're doing. So you're bringing them down. So it means that if he now blitzes, you only needed the 1, didn't you? But if he blitzes, he'll now have 3 dice.
Yes, well, this is it, isn't it? It's maximising your opportunities. It's trying to...
Come on, get him down.
Just turn Nugle in your favour. Yes!
Yes, and he's on the
We've got a
floor.
full-on pow.
Is he going to die? Oh, didn't even break his armour.
See, it's that soft...
Oh no!
What just happened?
You've gone... Howard has done a go for it with... He's told him to go for it. And he tripped, but thankfully he's done it again, and he's got the ball.
Oh, good man.
Oh, I
well,
wonder if
that
Howard
changes
realises
things.
how many turns there are left, though. You've only got 2 more turns to score, so you need to get someone down the pitch fast.
Yeah, I think from Halbard's position, that's more a case of making it as difficult as possible for the Goblins to get the ball.
Yeah,
You know,
prevent them.
He's got to manage to not only blitz me, but also pick up the ball.
And another
Whereas if
foul
I'd left
incoming.
that, go on, dig in.
Oh, straight through his armour.
Yeah, no, I think that's probably what that was. It's just about making it as difficult as possible for those Goblins, because that pogo stick, man, it's so easy for him to pick up the ball and get to the end.
It is. I haven't really thought about progression for my own team. I mean, it's basically a case of replace your Noblars that have died each match, which is usually a handful, and then hope that the Ogres do something and eventually get some skills.
Yeah, I think progression for Ogres is generally just putting one foot in front of the other, isn't it?
It is, I'm afraid, yeah, you're not wrong. Ooh, he tried the double dice against and got a skull.
I mean, you can understand why, you know, desperate times, desperate measures, but that was not a kind roll.
There is still time here to score, but you'd really have to push down the pitch with someone to receive, and it would be a long... What's he doing? What is he doing?
Yeah, I don't... Why didn't he move before throwing?
Yeah.
Could he not tell what turn we were on?
I don't know, maybe not. I mean, you know what it's like. As a new coach, you can get so carried away.
Yeah. That's just deeply upsetting.
It is. What a wasted turn.
He could have run. He could have got it further up the pitch. Look at this. What? Ah, okay.
Yeah, he could have got it up the pitch, handed off to one of the others, and then they could have run it further.
If that Goblin had managed to pick that up and dodge out of the way, he could have scored a touchdown.
Yeah, you could have been in real trouble there.
I'm going to have words with Halbard about that one, I think.
You do get through your coaches, to be fair. Let's hope he does slightly better than your previous... Wasn't it one of your own relatives who you had disappeared after the last season?
Distant relative. I mean, really, it's just a byline.
Yeah, and I know you said he's just gone on holiday, but nobody's ever heard from him since.
Look, I've already got a lot of money from Spike Magazine for libel. Do we want to add?
Do we want to start again?
Do we want to add another court case? Because it's doable.
It is. It is.
Oh, we got another foul.
And you've got an assist of 4.
Seriously looking to take out this troll, isn't he?
Poor troll. Yeah, he's just lying on the floor. And he's been sent off. That is the risk you take.
It is. But another stun, which means that troll cannot get involved. So.
Do you know, I'm thinking, if ever one of my Noblars gets some skills, I probably ought to think about going for, whatever the skill is that means that they can really get their knee in. It is dirty player, yes. Yeah, create those injuries, foul away. I mean, I have a team of 16 players pretty much all the time, so it's not like I've not got spares.
Yeah, Noblars are cheap enough to replace.
I do like that injury box. Seen the ball and chain in there already.
Okay, but that ball and chain just got up again.
Now, are you going to have to face... He has a chainsaw as well, does he not?
I think I did see that glinting on the sideline.
Oh, he's bribed the referee. Fungus is back.
Yeah.
Now, I just need to warn you...
0-0 at half-time.
Yes.
That's not the position I would have wanted to be in. I've got to say, against Goblins, I'd expected a stronger...
You were both close to scoring, I thought.
Yeah.
Why has he put the ball and chain back there? I suppose he saw how you took out the last one, so he's concerned you may do the same again.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Now, one thing you really do need to fear is that chainsaw. It's like...
Yeah, where's he got that tucked away now? I can't quite see it.
He's hiding it behind he's hiding it properly behind some other goblins, behind the ball and chain.
Oh, I see it, yeah, diagonally to the right, yeah.
I mean, do you remember that match that we saw between JP and Dunkster, and how that chainsaw just cut through those Tomb Guardians one after another?
It was horrifying.
It was brutal.
And honestly, I don't know why it so often takes the referee so long to spot the chainsaw on the pitch.
It's not exactly subtle.
Or any of these illegal weapons. I mean, God, they must burn through the bribes to keep those on there.
I have to ask, why on earth has he gone and put your Minotaur back there?
I don't know.
He looks pretty standing on his own, but he's got no one to hit.
Yeah, maybe he's going for the dramatic run-in, you know?
No, it could be.
Properly sort of take out that...
I suppose if you get it clear and you're able to get to the ball and chain, you could get yourself a blitz straight on it and maybe take it out of action.
Yeah, although the blitz, as you see, has just already been used by that Chaos Warrior.
Yeah.
So not quite sure what Halbard's got in mind there, but maybe...
Maybe he likes seeing him
know,
stand and roar and intimidate the opposition.
It's quite an aggressive set out there, wasn't it? 3 against 1, 3 against 1. Just, it looks like he's really going for a pummeling here, trying to squeeze those Goblin team in.
It does.
Prevent them from escaping and just crush them.
Oh, and the fumble of the ball. He's got it. He's got the ball.
Okay, he's got it. Had to use a reroll, but that puts him in a decent position.
Come on, Canterbury, you can score.
Okay, so the Minotaur has gone around as defence.
That's not a bad move, actually. Not a bad move at all.
That was a bit risky on Astro Granite to push it like that, but...
Could you imagine if your own pitch killed your nice new Minotaur? Oh, Earwax is injured! Oh! That's the third Goblin
right
out of the game. That is awesome. Oh, but no long-term effect. That's such a shame.
No.
You've got to at least have a leg that's sort of left dangling by mere sinews.
Okay, let's see where the Gets go now.
What amazes me is some of the injuries that these players recover from, enough to actually be able to carry on playing.
It really is. Okay, so we've got a classic sort of block going on here, just preventing my team from pushing forward.
He's coming your way with Fungus.
That's really is, isn't he?
Always the challenge. Oh, here we go. Here's that horrible chainsaw. He's got your beast, man. Oh.
That stunned him.
I thought it was Canterbury carrying the ball. I am very confused. Who's carrying your ball? Wasn't that the same troll that did that at the beginning of the last half?
Quite possibly.
He's not learnt how to block, has he?
No.
He's blocking using his head, literally.
Well, it's the strongest part of his body, isn't it?
Well, quite possibly. There's not much in there.
Yeah. So we've got a bit of a screen going on here, trying to prevent those Goblins getting through to the ball carrier.
Yep.
Also pushing through the centre there, so Halbard might be looking to try to make a little bit of a...
It's difficult to know where to go, isn't it? I mean, the left-hand side of the pitch, as we're looking at it, is pretty clear now. It
is, and as you can see, that Beastman's just run up in the clear at the back there, so potentially we're looking at a pass, but it's risky against Goblins. They're pretty good at interception.
That was a nice move, though, there, to push the Goblin away from the troll. As you were saying earlier.
That just separates them, doesn't it? Yeah.
He's handing... Oh no, he tried to hand off to the Chaos Warrior.
Disappointing. Yeah, I can see what he did there, trying to go around the outside rather than risk a pass. Handoffs are easier than passes, but... And
also, strength 4 players are harder to take down.
Exactly, yeah, but unfortunately...
Oh, here comes the... Oh, he's knocked out one of your beastmen. I hate that guy. Yeah. My ogres have got to deal with him.
There is a risk, isn't there, with the chainsaw of it kicking back, is that right?
Oh yeah. I've seen many a chainsaw wielder literally lose their own head. It can be very messy. Well, Fungus is messing around. He's not very effective.
He's certainly having fun twirling, isn't he? I'm not entirely sure if he's trying to hit anybody or if he's just getting himself dizzy and giggling.
Oh no, here we go. The troll has done it again. It's a different troll this time, also told to use his head for the block. He has, and he's on the ground.
Yeah, but he has stunned the Dauphin, so...
if you give trolls instructions, don't say use your head when you block. You say use your fist, otherwise they take you so literally.
Yeah.
Right, I'm guessing your Minotaur might try taking on the little guy, because why not?
Yeah, it's...
Hold on. The chainsaw's in the open, and you have a... Are we going to see the chainsaw taken out of action by that Chaos Warrior?
Come on.
Good move.
He's gone for the Pogoer.
Good move. I mean,
well, we know how dangerous that guy is.
Yeah, absolutely. No Pogoer, no scoring. I suppose if you hadn't lost a player already to fouling, you may have gone and tried to foul him as well.
Oh, we've got a pass. Oh,
He's done it.
Pass. No, he's got it.
He's got it.
Yes!
Oh, that was absolutely amazing. What a touchdown. Straight over the line of Goblins. And, oh, fantastic.
Oh, I'm going to have to watch that in replay. That is just beautiful.
It's interesting.
Oh,
You've
God,
gone
I
for
didn't want to see that, though.
your orcs as cheerleaders.
Yeah. Oh, again, it was the cheapest ones I could find.
I see you went for an all-male squad, though.
Of cheerleaders, yeah.
Yeah.
Slightly less offensive in the Moobalicious front, but you still don't want to see them.
No, that's orcs for you.
My word.
Has he got any more bribes left? He has.
No.
He's kept the damn chainsaw on. But Fungus is gone.
Okay, all right. Well, he was my biggest bogeyman anyway, so it's good to get rid of him.
Yeah. Yeah, watching this is giving me some ideas of what I need to do when I face these guys.
Which guys?
Well, yes. No, the goblins in particular. I mean, that chainsaw is just scary.
Yeah, I think he's definitely one to focus on if you can.
It cuts through your armour as though it's butter.
Yeah, so it reduces the strength of the armour, doesn't it, effectively? Just cuts right through it.
It does, yeah. I can't remember
So
by
what-
how much, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's interesting, a lot of coaches, they always used to mainly use the chainsaw for fouls, but then I noticed ever since Dunkster was on the pitch, it's all changed, and people use the chainsaws for blitzers.
Interesting.
Because I don't think anyone had really realised just how potent they could be.
Yeah.
You know, they thought when they're on the ground, you can easily chop an arm off, but you know, against a standing player, who knows? Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, exactly what I was saying.
It's just cut right through, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Taking him off.
I think
I
was
didn't see
he
what the
badly
injury was,
hurt?
did you? Yeah, I'm not sure.
No, let's have a look. He was just badly hurt.
no
Oh,
longer.
you were lucky there.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very tough though, the Chaos Warriors. They're pretty reliable, pretty solid players.
They are. I mean, I prefer a Chaos team to the old Nurgle team because, you know, while at face value they look very similar, yeah, your Chaos Warriors are faster, they're more agile, they don't smell as bad. So, you know,
This is true.
overall it's lots of wins.
Yeah, I think where Nurgle sort of win out is in their sort of zones, shall we say, of odour that just put off players. Their
They do.
terrifying aspect as well can make it very difficult to attack them. Oh, that sneaky little
Ooh,
guzzo.
he's trying to
Did you
get
see him
through.
snip through?
Yeah, and that,
Oh god, and the pogo stick's got the ball as well.
yeah, you need someone back there fast in order to stop him making advances,
Yeah, come on, Halbard, you know your job.
hopefully.
Okay, good. So we've got a Beastman hoping, hopefully.
No, this could be useful if he's able. Oh, he's not. That's a shame. If it's taken him down, you'd have been able to go into a position to actually put pressure
Yes.
on that pogoer.
Yeah, could have got a tackle zone on him, couldn't I?
Absolutely. It's about time we saw a death in this match.
Yeah,
I mean,
it would be nice.
it's really bloody, and I do love your team's strip, by the way. There's no need
Thank
to
you.
wash that when it's already covered in blood.
Well, quite, yeah. No, the thing with the goblins is, although they're quite weak, they're also quite what's the word? Sort of plastic.
Mm.
They don't damage easily.
No, I mean
Their
for
bones bend rather than break.
your Minotaur.
No!
Oh, oh, you were lucky. Henry V is only stunned. That damn chainsaw.
Yeah, that's going to leave a scar, I tell you.
Yeah. It's like I was saying, healthy respect for the chainsaw. You've got to hope he never takes the double chainsaw with the star players, because
Oh,
that would
what?
be. Could you imagine 2 chainsaws on the pitch?
Yeah. Oh, that would be horrific.
You were lucky he went for the extra ball and chain, and that was so effective. Oh no, he's tripped. Come on.
Dodge. Nope, he's gone.
He's free.
gone.
He's free. He's okay.
And taking out.
It's worth it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think so. Sometimes that was a both down result. Now, most people wouldn't go for the both down result, but it guaranteed that the ball was going to get out of that pogo player's hands, which just you know, again slows him down because we're
Yeah.
on what, turn 13.
Oh, here
It's
goes the chainsaw
dangerously
again.
Close to my end zone. Oh,
Oh,
God, man, will you
bloody!
get that guy off the pitch?
That's 2 Chaos Warriors that he's injured.
Come on,
What's
ref.
happened to that one again? I didn't see the injury. It was so fast.
Yeah. Where even is the ref? Has he just gone off for a pint or something?
The amount of bribes he's got, he could retire.
How am I going to get to that ball carrier now?
I mean,
I've got
it's
two players that are maybe within.
yeah,
hitting
it's going to be
distance.
tough.
That is going to be tough.
Yeah, I mean, it's no wonder a lot of referees turn up to matches in sort of gold-plated carriages. And the amount of money that they can make from the... Ooh, we've got a really stupid there, so at least it frees up one of your Chaos Warriors to be able to escape and assist, but they're a bit far away.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh no, he's taking your Beastman down, the only one that could have stopped him.
No, I think there's another one that potentially could.
Oh, we do, we've got one who can run along the sidelines if he's able to dodge.
If he can dodge.
I still don't know what that injury was that you took.
No.
I mean, literally it cut through so fast, it could have been anything.
Okay, we got the blitz. We got the blitz on.
He dodged, he made it. Come on, take it. No! His go
He
for it
went
failed.
For it, fell.
Oh.
Oh, that's so disappointing.
Oh, that's a touchdown for the Goblins then.
Yeah, that's got to be, isn't it?
And he's in.
Oh, well
Yeah.
done. Yeah, chosen a Nurgle, doing his job.
Mr.
He's
Boying.
a fair player, I've got to say. He really is a fair player.
Yeah, as far as coaches go, he's a tough one. I see he has also got a team of male orcs doing their stuff. They do love to dress up at the weekend.
Just tickle me, I've got to
Yeah.
say. And the birds
Favourite
do the thing
sport.
below as well. Yeah.
Oh, at least you're... I mean, mind you, how many turns we got left? I haven't been paying any attention. This has just been such an entertaining game.
14, was that 14 or 13 for him?
Oh, crikey, you've got
Yeah,
2 more
14.
turns. At least that
Okay,
chainsaw's
good. Hack
gone.
and split is off. I'm pretty sure hack and split was the chainsaw.
It
wasn't
was, yeah.
Yeah, good, good. Finally taking him out. So we've got 2 turns each to try and score a winning touchdown.
That means...
You got your bets on.
I'm going for it. It's going to be a draw. I can't see either of you scoring. I mean, for starters, the only fast goblin is at the back, unless he risks a troll throwing another goblin. But more often than not, you end up with a goblin without a head.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you'll
and
have
Halberd
to.
set it up to.
He's got a chance.
Well, he's done what he can, but he hasn't got many players left on the pitch.
Oh, that's the last thing you needed. He's set up to
Okay,
break through, and he's going to go and block you.
Yeah.
That's a clever bit of coaching, though, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's. Yeah, he's a canny guy. He's a canny guy,
Yeah.
chosen a Nurgle, and look, he knows exactly how to slow me down.
But that is so frustrating for you. I mean, your fastest players... Are your Beastmen faster than your Chaos Warriors? I'm just trying to remember.
Yes. Yeah, Chaos Warriors maximum
Yeah.
move, I think 4 or 5, Beastmen are more like 6.
Oh, and look where the balls ended up.
Yeah, that's a killer kick.
That's absolute blinder. I just can't see this happening now, I'm afraid.
No, it doesn't
At least
look like it.
try and take out the
I mean,
ball,
look, he's.
the pogo at
Well,
least.
yeah, he's knocking him. Now, if he just carries on running up the. Oh,
He's out of space. He's out of run.
I thought he was going to try and make a break up the pitch just to give him the opportunity to have a pass, you know, and make it to the end. But
I just can't see any way that you can break through other than a really lucky dodge.
no, agreed. It looks like we're going to be on for a 1-1 draw, which is not a terrible result, but I certainly hoped for a win against these.
There's still time for it. Oh, I was thinking Bogey was about to be killed there. For a second, I swear he stopped breathing.
Yeah, well, when you see that letter K at the start, you do go.
I know. Is he dead? No, he's just knocked out. He's still breathing. Damn it.
Disappointing.
No, this
Now, why
looks.
has that Beastman come back? He could have gone forward to push himself. Never mind.
Maybe is how about thinking of pick up, hand off, run down the pitch, and then throw? But I don't see
Well,
you've got
maybe
the
he's
number
just
of
looking
turns.
to pick up some star player points with a pass.
Maybe. I mean,
You
you've
know,
only got.
just-
No, that's it. That's it. That's definitely a draw now.
Yeah.
Unless a troll throws a goblin, but there's none in position to do that.
No. You can't pick up a
Ooh.
prone goblin, can you?
I don't know.
Can you?
I've often wondered if you should be able to use them as a weapon, literally
Yeah.
throw them in the face of your opponents.
Yeah, would seem reasonable. Let me
No,
get a
that's a really interesting game for the first match. And again,
Yeah,
your pitch is beautiful. That lovely
thank
hard
you.
astrogranite.
Yeah, I bought it off of a Bretonian coach who was well beheaded. So I got it
Oops.
got it at a knockdown price. But yeah, I think it could do with a bit of polish up, but it's
Yeah.
a nice bit of kit.
I mean, the thing is, we don't normally see this. It's only an upgraded stadium you can have enhancements, such as the Wizards booth or... Oh, an injury on the final turn of yours. Very nicely done. Well played.
Thank you,
And
thank
Flem is
you.
out.
Yeah, so all of our coaches this season have got enhancements. I've not yet checked what the other players have got, but every single one of them will have something special about their pitch. So
I've actually
keep
copied you.
tuned for that.
I've also gone for astrogranite.
Oh, you have you?
I have,
Interesting.
yeah.
Okay. So I was tempted to get the beer stand, which
Oh,
makes the
rowdy crowd.
yeah, makes the crowd that much rowdier. Because I was thinking with my Minotaur's frenzy,
Oh,
my
yes.
opportunity to sort of get people out of the pitch was that much higher. But of course, all enhancements, they cut both ways. You know, if I run too far on this pitch, I'm just as likely to get injured as my opponents.
You are?
If I got my crowd, if my players got pushed into the crowd with the beer stand, I'd be just as likely to take that injury. So I think very often with enhancements, it's about either really improving your team. Say the tiny little guys might get, I don't know, cheaper starter players, for instance, or it's about stymieing your opponents, which you and I have both done
It
with the
is.
Astro Granite.
Well
So
played to
let's
Canterbury
see
and
how the
Horatio,
season
by the way,
plays
for the
out.
MVPs. And
Thank you.
Canterbury
Yeah.
is going to get your first mutation then, hopefully.
Oh,
Look
excellent
at
stuff.
that. Neck and neck for ball possession.
Yeah. Yeah. It
But
was a really hard fought game, wasn't it?
it was. Look at the number of blocks you did, though. 46 successful, and yet only relatively few injuries and knocks out. That's quite amazing.
Yeah, no death. That's some decent star player points though,
It
picking
is,
up
and
there.
your Minotaur, 4-star player points. Getting that
Lovely.
Minotaur, if he's so lucky and is able to get a special skill and earn block, they can just become immensely potent.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'd like to see that after your
Nice.
next one. I don't see anything wrong really with your odds. I mean, there's they're about where you'd expect them, so it's nothing stands out, which is great. So Nuffle was not
Yeah.
against you, but equally, we did not really do you massive favour today.
No, no, but I think old Halberd Hafto, he did a pretty good job with the team. I think he's certainly earned his money. I'd like to see some wins rather than draws, but you know it's early in the season yet, and they were a tough team, and you know Chosen of Nurgle is a very tough coach to play against. So I'm
He
pretty
is.
happy with that draw, a
And
win.
to be fair, I mean, Chaos, while they're a really rugged, tough team, until they start earning some skills or some mutations, they're very, very hard to win with. I mean, a 1-all draw I'd be
Yeah,
perfectly happy with.
yeah. I mean, really, the only thing they've got going for them is the armor 4 of the Chaos Warriors, which, as you saw there, weren't much good against the chainsaw, and of course the horns. So they're
Mm,
better at blitzing, but
they are.
you only get to blitz once in a turn. So yeah, it's a tough team,
They are.
but hopefully as they progress and they mutate, we'll see some really interesting play.
Do you know, many years ago I coached the Chaos team, the Four Seagulls. I think it was a dozen games in before they earned enough skills to actually win their first match.
Wow,
But they did get a lot of
wow.
draws.
Well, okay, yeah, draws are fine, but they don't win competitions. And we've got what each round? We've got 3 games.
Yep,
5 rounds in total. So, okay, from what you said, I've not got much of a chance of winning this cup, but let's see how it goes. Who are
exactly.
you playing for your first match?
Who am I playing? Oh, I've got the Halflings. I've got, ever since I played a match with my Dwarves against Halflings most recently, and
Hmm.
I don't want to ever speak of that match again.
Didn't go well then, huh?
It did not go well. I hope this one will be
Wow.
slightly better, but I don't know. Ogres against Halflings. My money, I'm afraid, is against my own team.
Oh hell. Well, look, I'm looking forward to that match. I think the next match we've got coming up though here on Smash and Grab TV is the Skaven versus the Khemri. That's
That could be an
Robin
interesting game.
Bloodaxe's Rat Street Kids and JP's Tiny Rocks version 2. So yeah, that's the next one to look forward to, followed, as I say, by your match. What's your team's name again?
Um,
Ogre
the
team?
the prisoners of Blaine-Caban.
Oh, that's right. Versus the halflings,
The
run by Nogri Ogrison.
lunchbox layabouts.
Lunchbox layabout. You know, we've got such a tough bunch of teams here, and then the halflings come in. It's bizarre. It's almost like they entered the competition without realizing what it was. But
I think they
well,
were told there
Nogri's
were
a
some
pretty good
buns.
coach, so
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see how that goes. I guess he's going to have the benefit of the inducements.
Yeah, I
So
believe his team value is very, very low, so I'm anticipating playing against a lot of star players and other inducements. Can't. It won't
okay,
be
well,
fun.
I'm very much looking forward to watching the rest of the games with you. Thank you for joining me today, Tom Andre.
No, thank you, DoubleD. It was good fun. Well played. Well deserved draw, I feel.
Yeah, cheers. Not a bad start to the season. Let's see how it goes from here on in. All right.
Exactly.
Well, from Smash and Grab TV and DoubleD and Tom Andre, thank you all for watching. We'll catch you next time.
Goodbye, everyone.